All right, give us a grand tour. Your boatyard dog.
It's actually not ours.
Oh.
That's Maya.
Hi.
You see our dome?
That's very cool.
We just built that.
Awesome.
With chicken coop materials.
Awesome. Just a place to hang out, or?
What's that?
It's just a place to hang out, or?
It's just Yates, I think, is living in there right now.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
It's an improvement over Jesse's van for people that want to live out here.
These boats are so heavy.
And you need to take it off, adjust the side straps, and loosen it all the way first, and then put it on, buckle all 4 buckles, you will come by and tighten them down really snug. 1, 2, and 3.
Jesse always smiles real nice in your action photos. You always smile really nice when you're going by. You smile. Yep. I noticed that.
You can hear over there all right? And if it's easier, you can come over this way. I want to make sure everybody can see and hear. All right, so we're going rafting on the race course, class 1 through 3 whitewater. Fun trip, the scale goes 1 through 5, so we're doing class 3s right in the middle. Fun rapids, maneuvers we'll be making together. Pretty good time. 5-mile long trip. It's a pretty warm day out. There are some clouds, but still pretty warm. The water's not terribly cold. High 50s, low 60s. You can feel it before we go if you want. Our last restroom was at the end of the parking lot. If anybody still needs to use it after the safety talk, that'll be your last chance until we get to the end. There's also a restroom at the take-in. We're going to try not to litter today. It's a really nice area, so we're going to keep everything with us in the boat. When we go rafting, we're also going to pass private property. We're not going to stop them. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get in the boats. The boats are going to be in the water and moving, so be careful and watch your step when you're getting in the boats. The best way to do it is sit on the blue tube and spin. And then go to your seat. We'll talk about exactly where that is with your guides. You want to sit on the blue tube. If you try to sit here, we call this the ejection seat. You're more likely to go out of the boat. So sit out here, put your feet under the gray tubes. That way, when we hit rocks today, you can keep yourself in the boat. Any questions about that? Great. Once you're in the boat, I recommend staying in the boat all day today. That's my favorite place to be. We hang out in the boat together, we paddle together. It's a pretty good time. But sometimes people like to make it more exciting, and they go for a solo whitewater adventure. So if this is you, the number one thing I want you to remember, don't panic. It's just water. It's the same stuff that's in your bathtub back home, okay? At this water level, what usually happens if people fall out, because you hit a rock, your feet weren't locked in, you fall out, and you're right there. So if that's the case, grab onto the perimeter line. We have one on every boat that keeps you with the boat. And then your friends can pull you back in the boat, okay? It's easier if you guys pull each other back in. That way we can keep steering. But really, it's just whoever's closest to the swimmer. What's your name? Gretchen, can you help me? Thanks. I'm gonna take your paddle real quick. So Gretchen decided to go swimming, and I'm gonna be Gretchen's rescuer. So go ahead and grab onto that rope on the outside of the boat. Perfect. Now, if the swimmer is actually in the water, be a little farther down, it's the same basic idea. So I'm gonna pull Gretchen in, I'm gonna stand up, put my knees on the blue tube, grab the shoulder straps of the life jacket. That's one of the reasons we made it really tight. You ready? It's gonna fall backwards. Awesome, good job. A little hot, huh? Good work. So it's gonna be a little weird like that. Now, if the swimmer's a little bit bigger than Gretchen, you're really gonna wanna use this technique with your knees on this tube to use the leverage to pull them back in. If you're just sitting here trying to muscle them in, it's gonna be very, very difficult. Any questions on that? Great. Now, most of the time today, pretty much all the time, we wanna hold on to this. You let go, you give your friend summer teeth. That means some are in the mouth, some are in the river, they're all over the place. So hold it. But if there's someone on the water farther away from the boat, you can hand them the T-grip into the paddle and then pull them towards the boat and pull them back. If somebody's a little farther from the boat, if you're the one swimming and you're farther from the boat, you're going to want to choose a rescue option and swim. You can go to your own boat or another boat or shore. Just choose the closest thing. I've seen people get super excited. They go to shore 30 feet that way, and the other shore was 5 feet over there. So choose the closest thing, get on your stomach, go like this, kick your feet, you'll get out in like 5 seconds. The other way we can swim, maybe there's a rock right downstream where you're kind of disoriented. Get on your back, go feet first. That way you can bounce off the rocks with your feet. And you can use your arms like this to steer. And you can ride it out like that, and then you can choose a rescue option and swim. Either way is safe. It's kind of a judgment call. The main thing is that you keep your feet up, okay? If you look across the river, you may notice a lot of the rocks are really sharp. A lot of the rocks at the bottom of the river are very sharp too. So if you try to stand up and your size 9 shoe finds a size 9 crack at the bottom of the river, current can pin you there, okay? Now if it's deeper than you can do a push-up, it's going to be kind of a low oxygen environment. So we really want to avoid that, right? You only take 2 things away from the safety dog. Don't panic. Don't stand up. Okay? Any questions on swimming? Great. So if we are yelling swimmer and pointing and you're in the water, we're your swim coach. Go the way we're pointing. If we go like this, we're asking if you're okay. If you are okay, do it right back. Are you guys okay? Some of us, most of us, great. Okay. We're all carrying things called throw bags. So if you see somebody holding up a bag with a rope in it, they're going to throw you a rope. We're not likely to use this, so don't expect it, but it's good to know what it is. So if you're swimming and I throw you a bag with a rope in it, if I hit you on the head with the bag, that's great. 5 points for me. It means I'm a good shot. Okay? If I miss, swim to it. Don't grab the bag, grab the rope. Okay? If this is the bag, this is the rope, this is how you want to hold it. You grab the bag, you're going to keep going 70 feet. Grab the rope, get on your back, and you're done. Okay? Your rescuer swings you into safety. The main thing with that, never wrap the rope around any part of your body. Just hold on. Any questions about that? Great. So, here's a rock, here's a raft. Sometimes the boats hit the rock. If they hit it forward or backwards, that's fine. The boat hits the rock sideways. Command to keep the boat upright. It's called a high side command. Okay? So if you guys say high side, you were sitting down here, leave your seat, climb to the higher side of the boat. That's the side on top of the rock. That's the downstream side of the boat. Okay? If you're still confused, look for your guide. We'll be on the high side begging you to join us. So we all got on top of that tube, on top of the rock. We spin off and we keep going. Worst of the worst case scenarios, boats flip over. Okay, no big deal, still just water. But now nobody's through the boat. You don't want to get stuck between the boat and a rock or shore. Get away from it. Get to another boat or shore. It's also very hard to reflip if people are holding it. So get away from it. Your guide can reflip it, and then get you guys. Now keep in mind, we will teach you guys how to sit in the boat and how to paddle, and the more you listen to that talk, the less you're likely to need this one. Any questions on anything? Okay. If anybody has any medical conditions, make sure to pull your guide aside before we go rafting and let us know about it, okay? We're all still going to go rafting, but we don't like surprises. So if you have inhalers or medication, let us know. We'll put them in our dry bag. Hurt knee, hurt shoulder, asthma, allergies, anything, diabetes, just let us know about it. Especially heart conditions. Maybe you just had quadruple bypass surgery. Maybe you had a broken heart in high school. So anything like that, just let us know about it, okay? If you can't swim, we want to know about that too. Can I get printed name in? You guys excited?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So the group of 8, did you guys break up?
Yeah.
So, what? The good news is you can have splash wars with each other.
Yes.
So the 3 are going to go with the group of 2, and the 4 and 1 are going to go with me. So I will be right back. If anyone wants to put anything in the van, this is the last chance to do that. So anything you don't want to bring rafting, and throw that in there now.